place used to be really nice, until the handsome sorcerer messed everything up.
Wait, didn't you just say the sorcerer messed up the town? Why would things be lovely?
Whoops. What I meant to say is, it's eternal night, and you hear spooky music, and the whole area kind of smells like butts and dead people. Suddenly you're attacked by a horde of skelliemons. They start shooting at you. You get close to the entrance to Flame Rock Refuge, but suddenly, the handsome sorcerer's pet dragon appears! Surprise attack! You try to attack the dragon, but your attacks do nothing! The dragon attacks and... critical hit!
Start your campaign with a boss fight. Can't win.
Okay. How...
So, we are most definitely live, and just take one every second so I can actually hear if my stream is up and running. I can now mute my stream. And we are now just waiting for Gearbox to officially go live on YouTube so that we can actually see the world reveal for Borderlands 3. At least I believe that it's going to be Borderlands 3. Looks like it's going to be Borderlands 3. Which has so many returning characters. We're going to have, for this stream, we're going to have my reaction. We're going to also have, I'm guessing it's them going to be commenting on stuff that's going to be happening with Borderlands 3 and stuff like that. But for now, I'm going to go back to the other screen just so that we can use their waiting time. So for a moment, I'm going to be turning my mic off and I'm going to be just allowing you to watch their stream. And I just want to point out, so this doesn't get copyright strikes or anything, I do not own this stream for what we're watching, and so YouTube don't take it down, this is just mainly my reaction to their stream. And what else can I say? I give all copyright stuff and everything like that to Gearbox, the creators of Borderlands and everything. So this stream is technically dedicated to them. I will leave a link down below for their YouTube channel and also their Twitter, providing I can remember that. So I am going to be back in just a moment. Enjoy the next 2 minutes 23 or 20.
I rolled up with a blank new fried trap protocols. Must have been fake, 'cause when Sarpedon tried to blow up the moon, I blew up her face and all of her goon. Then I killed some Iranians and let them fault rain. Hey, even claptracking has gotta get paid. Then I landed on a quest inside of myself. Saved the day and woke up on the southern shelf. Check it out. New bonuses this week. Check it out. New bonuses this week. Check it out. New bonuses this week. Hey, Dad, you interrupted. Check it out. New bonuses this week. Check it out. New bonuses this week. Check it out. New bonuses this week. Did I mention Jack killed off my product line with the H-trust he got from inside of my mind? Well, it takes a little more than an admin key and a gun and a virus to shut down me. Yeah, my beats can't stop this heat I got inside. I just can't hide it. My programming, gifted jamming, dedicated RAM all day and night. I'm smooth like grease, I rise like yeast, and just because they're not deceased, they're throwing words like great and hero and defender of the peace. Well, enough with moping, now I'm coping, taking shots and I'm no scoping. Ooh, the one-faced Jack can live, yeah, right. I was getting shot by Jack when they were fucking train rides. Word to your minion, yo! Yeah! Tia?
Sup, sucker?
How do I turn this thing off?
So it begins. It's like kicking off with the teaser trailer which was released yesterday. Mayhem's coming.
What's up, PAX East? Please welcome to the stage from Gearbox Software, Paul Sage and Randy Pitchford.
How's it going, everybody? It's a big moment. Feeling good? Paul's pretty stoked. Paul's creative director on a new Borderlands game. We've been working a lot together. There's a lot of people back home that have been working on this thing for a long time, and I'm getting kind of choked up because this is the first view people are going to have of it today. Hey, you're stuck here for an hour, so we might even stretch it a bit. We're gonna show you a bunch of cool stuff. I promise you, we're gonna finish big, and you're probably. I think you're gonna like what we're gonna share. I know there's like a lot of thinking, like, what is this next Borderlands game? You know, it's gonna be like Battle Royale or something.
Hell no, that'd ruin it.
Battle Royale games are fun. That's not what we're making.
Good. Yes. That's what I want to hear.
So I thought, yeah, okay, so Paul and I are gonna talk a little bit about some of the things you saw in the teaser, and then we'll go into a bunch of other stuff, and then we'll finish big. I promise. Do you guys like the teaser? All the assets that went into making that sculpture are assets created by the folks at Gearbox Software on the next Borderlands game. And I don't know, what do you think we should look at first? Yeah, so like you'll notice there's like lots of little details in it, right? It's the first glimpse at the villains of the game, the cultists. Now, obviously, you want to see some familiar faces. That is Tiny Tina.
She has grown up. How is she now?
She's actually a little older now. You know what? I'm going to do something that's actually not on the script. I was talking, there's so many awesome people in the community. You know, we build all this stuff digitally. And, you know, what Paul was saying was that it's inspiring how when we make stuff digitally, that people in the real world manifest some of the stuff in the real world. And I was earlier talking to some of the cosplayers. Would you guys stand up and like show off some of your, like, look at how awesome. It's so cool. And some of the cosplayers actually like have reached out to me on Twitter, and like I follow some of them. Just hit me up, and I usually like to follow people that do cool stuff. And a couple of them I actually with, and I sent images of some of the things that are going to be in the game so that they can kind of get started. And one of you guys actually made something like 3 days. Would you mind coming up here? I want to show this off. Sorry, I can't get you. This is Casey, right? So some of you guys, I've tweeted about Casey. Unbelievable, Tiny Tina. Casey made Tiny Tina's new mask in 3 days so she could bring it to the show. Thank you, Casey. You guys have no idea how inspiring it is to us as creators to see this stuff in the real world that we can only dream of digitally, right? It's crazy. So let's see what else we got. Yeah, so obviously, you know, a lot of characters from Borderlands 1 and Borderlands 2, but you'll notice standing on the pile of bandits, dead bandits, that's Vaughn from I love Vaughn, great character, and Vaughn, of course, is from Tales from the Borderlands. And also you can see Aurelia from the pre-sequel, and they're in the game. And let's see what else we got. All those guns, by the way, the whole sculpture is made of guns, and they're all in the game. You can see Tinks. I don't know if you noticed this. Some of you guys have already figured this out, but if you watch, I know some of you are going to scrub through this thing. If you watch closely, you can notice right there, actually zoom in on that. That's a piece of a shift code. And that's only 5 digits, and you know, shift codes are 5 by 5. And some of you guys follow me on Twitter, and you know I tweet shift codes. And if you have Borderlands 2, you could use that shift code right now, and you'll get some entitlements. There's been a lot of people, like we made community day skins way back in the day that we only released once for people that showed up to our community day. So like maybe 2,000 people in the entire world ever got them. Well, we've decided to unlock them with these shift codes. So this shift code unlocks one of the community day skins. I believe Zeros, but I might be wrong there. Salvador, thank you.
I was going to say, people have been saying
somebody's already ahead of it.
Comments that it's Salvador.
Zero's coming, and there's going to be other Easter eggs hidden throughout. In fact, go to the next slide. These are the.
From what I've heard, apparently it's Salvador skin and 5 gold keys, but don't hold me to that.
Villains. We'll talk about them more later, at the end of the show. But actually, play the clip. Right, so this is a sequence. I don't know if you guys noticed, you're probably looking at the villains, but did you notice in the top left corner there was a blinking light? Here, loop it again.
Oh, Morse code.
It's actually Morse code.
Cool that.
And if you translate that, what is it? Yeah, it says, don't forget to drink your Ovaltine.
Also, if you pay attention on her shoulder, you have Claptrap.
There are some fun messages hidden throughout. That's not the only one. You'll find some other messages. Paul, what should we talk about next? Let's see, what do we got next here? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a good point. So Paul wanted me to point out that that's Amara. She's one of the Vault Hunters. You're going to see a lot more of her later. But Paul wanted me to make sure that, like, when you see there's a rack, there's a skag flying on a rack. Like, go back one. Skags will not be mounting racks in the game.
Oh, damn.
That's just some fun, goofy stuff that the folks that built this model asset do. Also, yeah, go forward one. There's a zoom in here. That's Moxie. You get out your magnifying glasses, you can get a look at what she looks like now. But the guys that made the model
Moxie's
also
bar.
got creative. Moxie's bar is in the game, but that's not it. That's some rundown. Like, her bar's awesome. Like, that's cool, but her bar is really cool, and you'll see more of that later. So there are some things in here that might give you some wrong impressions, but we were just having fun. So as more details about the game come through, you'll get all that. One other thing, like this thing here. Move ahead one. And I don't know if you guys caught this. That's obviously Handsome Jack's mask. We threw that in there because we're assholes. Handsome Jack is dead, okay? He's dead. You killed him. He's dead. Not even a new U station's gonna bring him back at this point. But we're jerks, so we put that in there. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there. Feel free to dig through. You'll notice like even in the roses, there's detail. There's guns everywhere. We got Lilith front and center here. There's a new character that we'll introduce later that's hanging out there off to the side. You probably recognize Hammerlock, but on the other side, there's somebody that you'll find out later. Ellie's in there. Marcus is in there.
Lilith.
Yeah, Scooter. Sorry, Scooter, you didn't make it.
R.I.P.
You guys,
Scooter.
This has been a lot of fun, but we're just getting started. That was a tease. That was just a tease. We're gonna come back. I promise you, we're gonna finish big, and I'll be back later to talk more about Borderlands, talk more about the next game. Right now, one of the things I wanted to do was take advantage of this moment, because there was a time when Gearbox was a tiny little independent developer, when we had to just scream from the tallest mountain just to get any attention. I remember the first time we came to PAX and they put us in a room that barely fit 200 people, and when it wasn't even full. Look at this, you guys are incredible. Like, holy crap, thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming out.
That's a lot of people.
And when we founded Gearbox Software, my vision was that this isn't a means to an end. Like, back then, there wasn't really any money in games. We just wanted to create entertainment. And we knew that interactive entertainment was the most exciting new medium that our species had ever created. For the first time in the species history, you can actually interact with your content. And this is awesome. So we dove in, and we just want to entertain the world. And now that we kind of have a voice, we created a group that can help us amplify and help other games reach the market. So we've been working with some independent developers, and we have some cool things we want to show you. So I think I talked about everything you wanted to talk about. All right. So sometimes I can't get a word in edgewise when Paul's in the house. But now I think let's introduce Steve Gibson to Gearbox Publishing. You ready, Steve? All right, let's go. We'll be back.
Oh, yeah. Hey, everybody. I'm Steve Gibson. I have had the honor of leading the charge of creating the Gearbox Publishing Group. We've been at this for a few years. And while Randy and all those guys have been making a Borderlands game, we built a worldwide publisher. So we have been fortunate enough to work with a lot of people. You'll see behind me here, we started off with Homeworld. And that was an honor for us to get that franchise and bring it back to people. I imagine many of you guys here have gotten to play that when we did the remaster. And we're building a future for that franchise, and we're really excited to share that with you guys in the future. We're working on a bunch of other games too, but I wanted to share with you, here's the guys we've met up with and worked with so far, and we want you to take a look what they've done. You see We Happy Few very recently.
Hello, neighbor.
Compulsion Games was amazing to work with. We're going to talk a little more about what they have in a bit. The guys at Tiny Build with Hello Neighbor, we've helped those guys sell millions of copies around the world, and it was an honor to work with Tiny Build. That has been a huge moment for us working with them. Bulletstorm, the guys at People Can Fly. That is an amazing game. The fact that we got to work with People Can Fly, the fact that we got to put Duke Nukem, whose home probably has always been in Bulletstorm, into that game was a great moment for us. We got to work with guys that who made Banner Saga with Stoic Games. A lot of you guys really should check that out. It's a nice little small game. We helped them bring it to Switch. You will love it. Check it out. Epic Games, you may have heard of them.
May have.
We managed to work with them on bringing Fortnite to Save the World to retail not too long ago. Those guys have been amazing. Of course, they also power the technology for the Unreal Engine that we use for Borderlands. There's been a lot of great things that we've been working on, and we want to share a few more things with you guys here today. So let's flip on to a couple more games. So I have some stuff to share with you guys about Compulsion Games, People Can Fly, and Tiny Build, what they're up to. First, we're finally launching the new DLC next week. They came from below. We're going to share with you guys a whole lot more details in just a few days. It's going to be launching on all the platforms, including PlayStation. You will have a trailer and all the information. This is part of the season pass that many of you guys have already got. So assuming you already have a season pass, free for you guys to download or to come out at all the places. Next for you guys, I got something for you. Bulletstorm. Man, I cannot believe this is happening. This is crazy. The folks at Nintendo have been so supportive. This is an amazing, well-performing game. We are really just super close. Our production guys were very nervous about us putting out a launch date. I'm very bullish about it being early summer, but we have one more milestone to go, and then we'll tell you guys the launch date. It is right around the corner. It's just an all-encompassing, includes all the DLC and Duke. You don't have to buy it separately. And that will be coming out on Switch, and it plays amazing. The very first build we got, it was already going at frame rates that we honestly were shocked with. The guys at People Can Fly and the guys at Dragon Lake have killed it on this, and we're excited to share with you guys in the near future. All right, I've got another one for you guys. Tiny Build. I'm sure some of you guys are familiar with them. They've worked on some crazy things like Cluster Truck and Hello Neighbor. I wanted to share with you guys today another game that they're working on. They're announcing their launch date here with us today. Take a look.
Dad used to bring us food home from the factory. And I will get a dog. Teach it to be a tiger. I'll call it Grundy. And they lived happily ever after. And horribly ever before. The plague bringer is here, walking around. Pitter-pat, pitter-pat, oh pitter-pat. 3 coffin bears, 2 mice, and a bat. I didn't do it. Don't look at me like that.
Okay, that looks creepy as hell. But do drop a like down below and a comment if you'd love to see that game when it's released.
What is that? All right. Now it's on to some new partners. This is the moment that we're so excited to share with you guys. We partnered with a few folks. Now, as Randy was saying, we have been so fortunate at Gearbox to have so many of you guys looking at what we're doing. And it is our honor to share with you guys, all of these great games that we want to make sure that you get to take a look at as well. Now, first of all, System Era. This is a fantastic game. Some of you guys are probably aware of it. We don't think enough people are. So we want to make sure, and we're going to do our part, and we're announcing a partnership with System Era. We're going to help System Era bring Astroneer to more places around the world, and we'll have more details on that soon. Thank you, System Era, for partnering with us. You're going to hear a lot more about that. All right. Next. Yeah, this one's weird. So, yeah. So the guys at Squanch Games, we met up with them a few times, and they have the most bizarre title that is just funny as hell. And a lot of you guys are probably familiar with Justin and his work on Rick and Morty. And yeah.
Go Rick and Morty.
So spent some time with those guys at the studio. Definitely recognized the first time I met Justin. I absolutely recognized him, promise. It was not awkward. And when we got to spend the time with them together and they shared with us their passion for the game and just how freaking weird this thing is, we were excited that the guys at Squanch and honestly the guys at Sony as well were happy to work with us on this. We wanted you guys to check this out. They're just now announcing their launch date as well.
This bull. Back to you in the studio, Chuck. You, I don't give a ahem. Sorry about that, folks. Clearly, lots of outrage over these dogs.
I want a divorce too, and you're keeping the kids because you don't respect me. You push me, and you push me.
We are the abstainers.
Oh, that's what the abstainers look like?
Why can't you just respect that I don't want to rotate my chair? I don't want to be jiggling around.
They look just like the guy who's got the dogs in his eyes causing all this trouble. Shut the f*** up, Trober. No one needs to hear your commentary about everything.
Ready to piss, drink the piss.
What the?
All right, and that's how we do it. Let's go. We must find the crystal of Ithacles. Partner, we gotta find the crystal of Ithacles. I have the crystal of Ithacles right here.
You son of...
You stupid pieces.
I'm your boss. I'm the one who pays your bills. So I need you to shut the f*** up and do what the f*** I tell you to do.
That looks quite cool. Oh, do not say PlayStation only.
All right, and now for the last one. We've partnered with Hopu Games. Yeah, there's a few guys who might know them. In fact, let me show you the trailer first. You guys get a feel of what these guys have been working on. Check this out.
Okay, this one's looking a bit weird, but can't really judge because it's just a trailer. No big worm pen. Risk of Rain 2. Never saw the first one.
This one is so exciting for me. This is a huge day for all of us, and we're so excited to share it with Paul and his team. In fact, hey, Paul, you ready? I want you guys to welcome Paul. Paul here is working with a very small team to make Risk of Rain 2.
How's it going? So, as Steve said, I'm Paul. I'm from Hopu Games. The team and I have been working on Risk of Rain 2 for about 3 years now. At its core, it's a co-op roguelike third-person action game. When we first started looking for publishing partners for Risk of Rain 2, Gearbox stood out to us because they understand the kind of game we're making. We both love co-op games, shooters, games with tons of awesome loot. So we're super excited to be working with them. I think also we want to make sure that the fans of Risk of Rain understand and expect the game and kind of know what they're getting into. So we want to make sure that the community is heard and the feedback is there. So with that being said, I'm very excited to announce that Risk of Rain 2 is available on Steam in early access today. Thank you. So check the game out. Join our Discord to hear about future content updates, what we're working on. Tell us what's great about the game, maybe what's not so great. We'd love to hear your feedback. And we're excited to see you in-game and on Discord. Thanks a lot, guys.
Give me a second.
Oh, boy.
So we're helping Paul out in all the ways that you would hope, helping to bring him to additional platforms, getting the word out about how great and amazing this game is. We are so passionate about what he's building. Randy's probably going to come out here and talk about it as well. This is a huge day for all of us. But let's go get your game out there on the world. But thanks, everybody. Hey, Randy, can you come on out?
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, dude. So it was actually my family at the last PAX in Seattle that where they were demoing Risk of Rain 2, and they discovered it and were playing the game, and texting me like, dude, you got to check this out. And I looked at everything online and talked them into letting me play a build, and that game is insane, you guys. Like, you have no idea. Like, there are like 3 people at Hopu, 3 developers. And I was playing Risk of Rain 2, and with the co-op gameplay and the shooting and the looting, I thought, holy shit, like, this is exactly the game that Gearbox would make if instead of 450 people, we only had a team of like 25. And they're 3 people. So I'm just stoked about that. Oh, here's another thing too that I'm supposed to tell you about. Apparently, our buddies up at Valve that run the Steam platform, we were able to do an exclusive deal with them where if you get Risk of Rain 2 within the next few days, you get a free copy that you can gift to a friend. And the Steam guy, yeah, it's pretty cool. Because it's a co-op game, and we want you to play co-op. So the Steam guys had to create a special path so that you can get, when you buy it, you'll get the tools to gift that to anybody on your Steam's friend list, or just anybody you know that's on the platform. So that's awesome. That's awesome. Hey, let's talk about some other stuff. Actually, I was realizing, like, a lot of you guys, why are you here? There's like over 3,000 people in this room. Why are you here? Like, it's Thursday. Like, shouldn't you be at school or work or something? Or some people are even like celebrating things. Like, does anybody have like a birthday that just happened like within the last week, or have a birthday coming up the next week? Any birthdays? When's your birthday? Your birthday's tomorrow? Your birthday's today? What's your name? Danny. Do you want to come up and help me? Oh, I got a gift for you. Your birthday's tomorrow? Your birthday, would you help me too? Can I give you a gift? I got a gift for you guys. Actually, can one of the enforcers help them get back here so they don't die climbing up on the stage? There's no stage. Yeah, so they'll help you out. So I brought a couple of gifts. Here, let me get this set up.
He has a briefcase. Magic. Ooh, present. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? I wonder what it is.
Thank you. Oh yeah, there's a mark. Perfect. Thanks. I just realized something. I only have one wrapped gift. It's okay. We'll fix this. We'll fix this. Come on up. What's your name? Darshell. Nice to meet you. And what's your name? Danny. Nice to meet you too. Darshell, would you mind coming over here? This is your gift. And are you cool having a seat? Would you mind helping me out for a few minutes? I want you to hold this. And I don't have a gift for him, so I'm gonna do something else. But if you hold on to that, I'll ask you to help us with what we're doing over here in a second. Danny, right? You know what I can do? Yeah, hey, boy, do you have the box of more? Can you climb up? This is my son. He's also, can you give him a copy? So what he's got is a box of a new tabletop game, which is literally the first tabletop game that's ever been made with the Borderlands franchise, and it's called Borderlands Tiny Tina's Robot Tea Party. Yeah, you know what, just set those, you can just set those, thanks. Oh, and this is my son, Randy. He's Randy 3, I'm not that vain. If I was the first, I probably wouldn't have done it, but I'm just keeping it going, you know? But I think he's actually going to be, there's a booth where this game, can you rip that open actually? There's a box there, I'll give you a fresh one. We're going to destroy that one because I want to show people what's up. There's a booth on the floor if you want to pick one up. It's like $20. It's booth 2411. Yeah, open it up. My kid will actually be there, and his name's Randy Pitchford, so he'll be helping to sell games. So if you want, you can go pick one up, and you can get it signed by Randy Pitchford. So here, actually, let's use this table here.
Makes it easier.
What do we got? Get those out. Let me show you. So here's the instructions. This is actually the first, like these just got shipped here. This game isn't even out yet, so it's kind of like a PAX East exclusive. Let's see. Objective. Be the first to finish your claptrap by building 2 arms, a hat, and a wheel of a single claptrap. Oh, this is cute. Like Tiny Tina's like written. She's like scribbled over the rules. I don't know if you can see that, but she's written. That's funny. Yeah, branding. Yeah. So yeah, can you open the cards up? So the card game. I'll help you. I'm good with cards. Okay, so here, hold that. Oh, you know what else? You guys want to buy this because under here, there's a shift code. It's like an Easter egg. Okay, we'll come back to that. So what you'll get is, you first pick a claptrap, like there's standard claptrap, like gentleman claptrap, there's sheriff, pirate, wizard, and you're gonna build your claptrap. And so you'll get a hand of cards, and there's all kinds of different cards, like, okay, so this is the regular claptrap, he's got his birthday hat. This is a wizard arm, right? So you take all these parts, there's the sheriff wheels, sheriff hat, gentleman claptrap hat, wizard hat, and so on. Oh, this is one of the special cards. This is called Take a Spin. So with Take a Spin, you get to pick the next 7 cards, look at them, pick the one you like, and then you can immediately put it on your robot. You can also put the wrong parts on other robots, so you can screw your neighbors. There's usually on the bottom, there's ways to fix that. Yeah, like right here, swipe. Here, you can hold this. Swipe, take a card at random from another player's hand. Party foul. This is Tina's party foul. Sometimes you need to interrupt. Somebody's going to make the winning move. Stop a card from being played. The sheriff arm. Oh, bring the pain. So punch. This is Brick's punch. He can punch like the legs off a claptrap, which I've always wanted to see happen. New you, if everybody's just been dogpiling on you and just completely screwed your robot up, you can reset it. You can knock all the pieces off and get a new you. Wild, Digistruct. The Digistruct card is, all the Digistruct cards are wild, so you can apply it even if it doesn't match your claptrap. Dumpster Dive, that's Crazy Earl. You can go through the discard pile and pick whatever card you want. And Pirate Hat, there's a bunch of these. But I just realized thing. I have cards. And I'm a magician. Should we do a trick with these? Yeah? Oh, you want to do a trick with me? Okay, so here's what we'll do. I'm going to spread these out. Can you guys see this? Okay, so you'll look at these and just kind of like, I want you to just, it doesn't actually matter what card you're going to pick because we're not going to do like, I'm going to figure out what your card is. But if you like one, just touch it, slide it out. Like I just picked this one. So I picked Gentleman Claptrap Arm, right? So it's got the monocle. So we'll pick it out, we'll look at it, and then I'm going to get a pen out and we're going to sign, you're going to sign your card. So it's not, I don't need to know, we'll all know what the card is, but yours will be the only one in the world that looks like it because it's going to get signed. Okay? So I'm going to put that one on top, so don't go to the top. Just anywhere in the middle, touch any card you want. That one? Okay, hold on. That's the card? Okay, let me get these together and show everybody what it is. What is it? Oh, this is the pirate claptrap arms. Okay, so I'm going to tell you where to sign. I'm like a little X there, and then on. So sign it on the line. Oh, that's good. Let's see, we don't need that. And do you usually sign your name like this?
Yeah.
Exactly like that?
Yeah.
Like on checks? Credit card receipts?
Yeah.
Okay, let's here, let me get rid of this. Let's show everybody. Selfie. This is what Danny's signature looks like. All right? I want you to see this too. You stay there. I want you to look at that. If you recognize it again, okay? Help me out. We'll get the deck out. We're gonna do something impossible. Here, I'm gonna cut right here, drop it in, face down, right? Put it back in there. It's lost in the deck. We're gonna shuffle it. We're gonna shuffle it. I want you to think of a number. Don't say it yet. Take these. Think of a number between 1 and 50. A random number. Okay, and we didn't work anything out before the show. This is the first, you have no idea you were even coming out. Okay. Random number. In fact, if you want, you could even ask somebody from the crowd, or you could pick yourself. You decide 1 in 50, we're going to need a number. 47. 47, you guys. Now, I want to give you an opportunity to change your mind. We can do 47, but we're going to count down, and that's kind of a big number. If you insist, we'll do 47, but if you want to pick a different one to save everybody a little bit of time, it's no big deal. It's up to you. We're going to count down, so we're going to go through 47. It's cool, we can do it. I'm a magician, you guys. Would you like to keep 47 or would you like to change your mind?
Keep it.
I'm sorry. She doesn't want to change her mind. Count one card face down on the table. Face down on the table. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. You do it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Does her card get her number? Or his card, I mean. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Stop!
47's going to be it, isn't it?
47, right? Let's get these out of the way. That is the 47th card. Put it onto the table. Face down. Let's let it build. I'll take those. That's the 47th card.
It's going to be the card with his signature on, isn't it?
Show him. Show the card. Show him the card.
Or not.
This does not have your signatures. You guys, this is supposed to happen.
Is it?
Because I asked her what number to pick. And you've been holding that box, that gift wrap box, from the beginning. Can you open
it's inside, isn't it?
Don't get ahead of me. Open it up. Rip packaging off, if you can. It's really professionally sealed. I'll take that. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Get the cards out. Gotta open those too. They're also, yeah, here, sure. You can get rid of the claptrap cards. We don't need those. So yeah, so those, just get rid of those. Okay, now we'll get rid of those. Okay, I don't want to touch them. Count into my hands. 47 cards. You did this to yourself.
Ready?
Go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4,
be in a pack.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, stop! Take that card, don't look at it, hold it against your chest. That is the 47th card. Give me the rest of these. Give me the rest of these. She has the 47th card, you guys.
She's looking kind of worried.
That card was sealed with the rest of these cards in plastic, in a box, sealed in plastic, wrapped as her birthday present. He signed a card. It's gone. Got a card. You don't believe it, do you? Did you look? Did you look?
How did he do it? How did he do it?
A miracle, you guys! A miracle! Thank you so much. You did a great job. Thank you so much. You did a great job. You know what? I screwed up both your games, so let's get you some fresh copies. Happy birthday, Danny. Happy birthday, Darshell. Darshell and Danny. Thank you guys. And they'll help you not die on your way back. Cheers. And maybe Colin wants to give these away later. So if you want to pick that game up, it's pretty fun. It's now my warm-up game for my board game group. It's actually really legit, and we'll be over. I'll probably be around too if you want to bump into me. I'll be happy to sign it or whatever. But that's it. We're done. That's the new Borderlands game. Do you guys like it? Is it everything you'd hope for? You're getting
I'm hoping he's joking.
I'm not surviving this day.
He best be joking.
Let's get on. We've got actually a lot of great Borderlands stuff to talk about. What are we doing next? Oh, do I introduce him? We'll have Voice of God do it.
It's okay, Randy. Please welcome to the stage Senior Community Manager Colin Sweet and a gaggle of Gearboxers.
Come on, you guys. I'll be back.
How's it going, everybody? Man, we honestly would not be here today if it wasn't for you, our community. The love and support that you guys have shown us over the years, whether it's through your amazing cosplay, your social media messages, even your handwritten letters. Each of these validate our desire within Gearbox to entertain the world. I'd like to take this opportunity to quickly introduce you to some of my amazing colleagues up here on stage.
Hi, my name is Mario Rodriguez. I'm an associate producer at Gearbox Software working on Borderlands 2 VR.
Hey, I'm Anthony Nicholson. I'm a project producer, so I kind of work on with all the departments and a lot of these cool people up here.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? I'm Amanda Christensen. I'm a concept artist at Gearbox Software, and I basically draw cool stuff all day.
Hi, everyone. I'm Headstick, and I'm a mission designer at Gearbox Software.
Skipped.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kayla Belmore. I'm a pipeline producer, and I work on content creation at Gearbox Software.
Now, guys, we've got a lot to go over with you today, but I'd like to just kind of point out that really today just marks the very beginning for the year of Borderlands. We've got several more exciting announcements for you guys throughout the months to come. So that being said, we encourage you to not only follow our current channels, but also our brand new Discord. There, you'll be able to find things like community skins, codes, the whole 9 yards, as well as take part in live AMA opportunities with leadership within Gearbox, including that of Randy Pitchford himself. In fact, we can even give away some physical products today. I mean, we've got apparently some more of this brand new board game that Randy just did his magic trick with. So throughout the entirety of this weekend, we'll start kicking that off right away. You know, one of the things that we really wanted to do with this Discord is to kind of bridge that gap between us as a developer and you guys as our community. So I think probably to kick things off, we'll probably talk about what Mario, your experience was in terms of listening to our community and their feedback. You want to talk a little bit more on that?
Sure. So I guess some of you have played the game. Cool.
Definitely.
So we launched the game in December, and it was very positive feedback. But we got some tweets and comments like these. So we got right back to work as soon as we saw that. A lot of you wanted it. And so we worked really hard to bring it out. And earlier this month, we actually released a free update that introduced aim controller in Borderlands 2 VR. We were very happy to do that. Now, we hear you want more. So we see these kinds of tweets. So we're happy to announce that our team is continuing to work on the game, and we have one more update coming up later this summer that will introduce all of the DLC for Borderlands 2 to Borderlands 2 VR. This will be a free update this summer.
Now, we actually have some more information with VR, but we'll hold that off for a later date and time. But actually, you know, before we talk about some of the other messages that you guys have read yourselves, why don't we just kick things off with a video to start?
Wake up, Vault Hunter. I'll explain everything soon, but know this. You're alive for a reason, and I am here to help you. Help you witness these world premieres.
Angel?
So, you want to hear a story, huh?
I'm going to pause this 2 seconds. I shall return. Just 1 moment.
Wake up.
So, you want to hear a story, huh?
I'll do that.
through. Tell me when the next one's ready to play. Hey, sorry about the technical difficulties. We were gonna have our angel, Brittany, introduce 4K up-res versions of Borderlands and Borderlands: The Handsome Collection, including Borderlands 2 and Borderlands: The Pre-Sequel. And you just saw the Handsome Collection video. Thanks for coming out, Brittany. I'm sorry that this is our angel. This is Guardian Angel. So welcome her. Can we play? Can we do it again? Can we do it again? Do you want to look at the camera and maybe we'll do it live this time? Can we do it live with the? Yeah, 1 second. Sorry about this, you guys. I'm really nervous because we have another video that I really want to make sure it's perfect. How we doing? Are we good? Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. We'll have the Guardian Angel kick it off.
Wake up, Vault Hunter. I'll explain everything soon, but know this. You're alive for a reason. And I am here to help you. Help you witness these world premieres.
Yay! Oh, come on.
So, you want?
Marcus ain't going like this. He's gonna tell you no refunds. Well, this is going well. Oh, he's back. Randy's back.
All right, let's welcome all the devs back to the stage to talk about this next game.
Come on, you guys. Okay, so they're going to make sure this video works before we do the next thing. What you would have seen was an awesome 4K remastered, up-res edition of the original Borderlands.
Original.
Which is coming to Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and it's awesome. And my favorite thing about it, like, we didn't just go in and, render it in 4K and port it to the new platforms. we actually did stuff. We actually did, like one of the things we did, we never supported, we didn't have shift for Borderlands 1. So there was no support for things like shift codes. But I think that's my favorite thing about the remaster, the Game of the Year edition of Borderlands 1, is now there's shift codes. So I can tweet golden keys at you guys all day for Borderlands 1. Do you have a mic? Kayla, what's your favorite thing in the remastered version?
Borderlands 1 is going to be getting real heads and skins.
Oh, cool, yeah. Remember, we just had color shifts on the characters, right? Kate, what do you dig?
Well, starting out as a level designer in the industry, one of the things that's important to me is navigation. So Borderlands 1 will have the mini-map on screen now
that's cool.
to help you get around.
Yay!
That's right, added the more mini-map.
It's good.
Do you like this impromptu way of dealing with what you didn't see in the trailer? Mario, what do you like about
So I hear people like co-op, so Borderlands 1 will go from 2 players to 4 players.
4 players split
Yes. More
screen. 4
people.
players split screen, 1 console. Holy shit. Anthony, what do you think? What do you dig?
I mean, it's remastered, so we get to play it on Xbox One and PS4 now.
Yes. Yes. It's the first time Borderlands has been native on the new platforms. Amanda, you got a mic. What do you think?
Well, I'm really stoked to see it and play it in 4K to see all the awesome art that inspired me to kind of want to work at Gearbox. Just try to imagine it.
4K.
Beautiful 4K.
They were trying to show it to you in 4K, and it destroyed the laptop apparently. So.
It wasn't worthy.
It's awesome. It's coming out kind of soon, like immediately. One other thing about it, we've actually remastered some things. We've had a lot of fun with the boss fight at the very end of the game. There's a hell of a lot of loot. I think if you like Borderlands 1, I think you're really going to dig this. So there's a summary of the quality of life improvements that are in the game. Yeah. Thank you guys. What else do we have to say about it? What's the next slide? So we have Borderlands 2, Borderlands the pre-sequel, also refreshed, enhanced for 4K, remastered. And what does this mean? This means that all 3 of these things are available. And I believe that everyone that came to visit us here today is getting them for free. Is that what we're doing?
I so wish I was there now.
So I don't know, how are they giving them out? I guess they have coupons, so are they doing it on the way out? How are we doing this? Oh, you already have it. Spoilers. So thanks for coming, you guys. Let's go over what we've learned. There's a new Borderlands game coming. We've got some cool things the publishing's doing. There's a board game for our friends at Nerdvana Games. That's about it, right?
Yeah, he's finally got a mic.
Is it time? I think it's time.
Time?
Are you guys ready? I gotta do this first. I gotta show you guys something first. You might like it. This was a gift that was waiting for me when I checked into the hotel that they made for me. I guess I'll just do this.
Borderlands 3. Please say us what that means. We've been waiting a long time for this.
So that's it. No, that's not it. That's not it.
He's such a joker.
You want to do it?
Randy, I think there was only one thing people wanted to hear me talk about today.
That's right.
So I'd like to ask that my friends at Gearbox Quebec and at Gearbox Frisco help me out.
Yay! See ya! Ooh, it's looking good already. Those are two villains. Lilith. Looking amazing as always. Borderlands 3! Yes! They're the four playable Vault Hunters. Zooming.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay, there was some technical problem with that. It was jittery. They tell me they fixed it. Should we run it again?
Yes. Yes.
Let's run it again. We'll do it one more time.
But this time, I'm going to quickly turn my cam and mic off. Just quickly.
Please help me out, you guys. I love PAX, but come on. We should have brought our own equipment, right? Can we do it, you guys? No, they're amazing. It's just there's a lot to manage here, and it's 4K, and it's kind of new. How are we feeling? Can we do this? They said they'll wait. So how's it going? Can we, maybe we kill the middle screen because this is some weird stuff. It's not even 4K, and just do it on the 2 side screens. Can we make, maybe there's a chance there? I don't know. I want you, like, you don't understand. We've been working on this game for 5 years, and
it looks so good.
The team has put so much of themselves. It's obscene the amount of personal effort that goes into a Borderlands game, and our deepest wish is to just do whatever we can to make a worthy successor. We know how important Borderlands is to you. We know how important it is to us. And I really would love to see this thing shown in a way it's meant to be shown. So thanks for hanging for a second. How do we feel, guys?
So yeah, we don't have a release date for Borderlands 3 yet. Hopefully we'll get one of those soon or at some point. But I can honestly say, as soon as it comes out, I will be aiming to buy it. Because it looks amazing. And that is no joke. I can honestly say, that is the one game I will definitely want to be playing. I am going to end the stream here. But first, before I finish the stream, I will be on my YouTube channel, which I believe there's a link down below. I will be at some point trying to redo all the legendary weapons in Borderlands 2 and replaying all the way through the pre-sequel. So anything Borderlands you can expect hopefully will be coming to my channel, because I am a huge Borderlands player. I have loved Borderlands 2 since I played it when my friend got it at Christmas, or Christmas ago, and then I got it around my birthday, so I was playing the hell out of it. Borderlands 1, I literally loved completely. Literally, Borderlands 2 is what made me fall in love with the franchise. Pre-sequel, I found amazing. But hopefully, I will be streaming those or uploading videos for those to my channel at some point, so keep an eye out for those. I don't think the original plan for tonight was I was going to stream this, and then not long after I was going to stream Vampire. But I probably won't be streaming Vampire now until maybe tomorrow afternoon, after I've done the Division tomorrow. But I thank everyone for watching. If you've got this far in the video, leave a like down below. You can subscribe so you know more details on streams and everything. Follow on Twitch. And I do thank everyone for watching, because it does help. If you drop a like down below, it shows your appreciation for the video. Also, that I've done the stream. So, thanks for watching. See you next time.